Yo, how safe is Cape Town? Let's start with where I live. So I live in Woodstock. I spoke to you about Woodstock a little bit in my last video. Woodstock is a gentrified area. For those of you that are familiar with London, it's a bit like Shoreditch. It used to be a really bad area. There used to be a lot of shootings, a lot of drug dealing, really tense place. But because it's near town, they've slowly started moving people out there, all the bad people out, and moving in all the better people. So the students, the young professionals, and just building up the area, bringing business to it, bringing economy to it. So if you go to Woodstock now, there's a lot of young businesses, there's a lot of disruptive businesses going on in Woodstock. It's a changing place, but it still sort of has a little bit of the riffraff from the previous era. Now Woodstock is a pool of young professionals, students, the people that used to live in the area, so you could call them the native people, the people that come from work in town and are traveling back to wherever they're going. It just makes it a big mix of people, and that's why I've decided to live, because I sort of like that mixture. I wanted to have a full experience. I love being in Woodstock. Now let's talk about town. So I'm in town at the moment. Town is really, really safe. I never felt in danger in town. I mean, there are a couple of drug addicts and alcoholic people walking around, but most of the times they'll just ask you for money. You'll be like, do you have some money for me? But that's about it. They're not really going to try and do nothing because there's too much police around. I mean, they can't attack you or anything. The police is literally around the corner. So it's pretty safe in town. I've never really had any problems. The only thing I would say is if you get drunk, and get really, really drunk, and you're out and about, someone might try and pickpocket you. So watch your phone. If you're gonna go out and get drunk, just watch your stuff, because these guys are on the pickpocketing. They will take your shit. They will take any opportunity if they see it and if it presents itself. So just watch your stuff if you're going out. That's all I'd say to you. Let's talk about the townships. So there are a few townships that are now trying to attract more tourists and bring some money to the area. One of those townships that I've been to is Kailicha, but then I've also been to another one for food called Langa. And have I been to any other townships? Yeah, I've been to another township called Hout Bay. Now Hout Bay is not really a township. It has like a mixture, so it has a township and it also has more affluent areas. But yeah, I've also been to Hout Bay too. So with the townships, I'd say there's different types of townships. So there's, like I said, there's some of them that are trying to attract more people from the outside and that are trying to bring money in, and they're a lot more safer. So Kailicha is pretty safe. And what you'll notice in Kailicha as well is that there are a lot more businesses there. There is more of a mix of people. It's not just South Africans. You know, you will find people there from Zimbabwe, people there from Congo. So it's pretty safe. I felt really good being in Kailicha actually. You get more of an authentic experience of what South Africa is. In fact, there's some really cool clubs in the townships where you will find the best booty ever. The food is more African, so it's not just European food like in town. So it's nice to go to the townships. I recommend anyone that comes to Cape Town to visit one of these townships, but make sure that it's one that has a reputation of attracting tourist people, so you don't completely stand out. But I don't want to sort of put a bad name on them. It's just that I've heard that there's a lot of violence going on there, not to go to those areas. So I don't want to say just travel around Cape Town and visit every single townships. Just sort of ask around, ask where where it's safe to go and where there's actually activities going on for tourists. Some of these townships have tours, some of them have really, like I said before, some of them have really popular restaurants. So it's just good to go there. Some of them want people to get involved and do volunteering and do charity. So I mean, why not? Just make sure you use your head and ask around and ask the people. They will tell you where to go to. So that's it really. That's safety in Cape Town. I mean, like I said, every city has its bad areas. Every single city. And Cape Town probably has more bad areas than most. But if you keep your wits about you and you have a positive energy, don't flaunt your possessions. Don't be out here wearing a gold chain and having your phone out. Or I wouldn't advise you to really walk around with a camera like how I do. And sort of keep your stuff in your pocket. And be humble, treat people nicely, say hello to people. you know, don't walk around with any fear as well. Have your chest up, and you should be fine. I've not had any issues so far. Everyone I've met from all different walks of lives have been pretty positive. And like I said, the people on the street, they just want to ask me for money, and if I have money, I give them. If I don't, I just say I don't have money. So that's it when it comes to safety in Cape Town. Yeah. Peace.